Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I'm just enjoying a little quiet time here in my garden, just kind of going over in my head how my garden has evolved. And I thought, you know what? Maybe you'd like to see how it actually evolved and it turned into what it is today because it didn't always look like this. So come on in, relax for a few minutes, and let me show you. I'll catch you in the end. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my garden makeover. This is where we started from. A garden full of weeds and crabgrass and a lot of dead branches and climbing vines that were choking out any hope of ever having a garden worthwhile. So we kind of rallied the troops and got a bunch of friends and family over and started what we thought was going to be a small little bit of work, but the first day we went well into the night with the excavator, and it left a lot of track marks and tire marks in the soil. As you can see, there's absolutely no hope for the grass, and we decided the only thing that we were gonna be able to do was replace it. We had hired an exceptional crew that did an excellent job. They started by digging out the new walkway that would house a concrete path all the way to the back garden with some poured concrete. This is my father keeping an eye on all the workmen. Job, making sure it's getting done right.
Right on, Jack.
Drinking his water.
Yeah, drinking my water.
We had called for family and friends to come over to help because the weatherman had called for rain, so we had to revise our schedule and get the concrete poured 2 days earlier than what we had planned. So it worked out pretty well because we did get a lot of help. Anybody in earshot with a wheelbarrow came to help us. The concrete, we had poured concrete, and that has held up over the years quite well. So this is us now just leveling the backyard, preparing it for the new sod. So we have some soil on the side yard here that needed amending. Most of this soil that you can see here is just has a lot of construction debris in it. Wouldn't be good for planting. It would definitely need some amendment. That's to me. Yes, man, yes.
Bashment thing are going, eh?
No bashment things. Hi, Jess. So the initial plan was just to resod the back garden because the lawn on the front garden wasn't too bad, but unfortunately we had replaced a garage door and we inadvertently laid it on the front lawn, and it was so hot that it burned the front lawn. So as we're getting the delivery, we made the decision to take off the top layer of the front lawn and resod the front lawn as well as the backyard. We gotta lay all this sod before the rain comes down. Pray for us. Pray that the rain holds out in time for us to lay this sod. I will link the name of the company and the sod that we use in the description below. So this is my garden, everybody. This is what it evolved into. So this is the house that we got when we moved in about 25 years ago. Notice the way the grass looked on the front lawn. And this is what it looks like now. Such a transformation. I had put landscape fabric over all of the beds, hoping to keep the weeds down. Landscape fabric has kept the weeds out in most of the beds, and slowly I pulled it out in different locations. Now, the plantings at the front in the containers and in the gardens change depending on from year to year and depending on the season.
This rhododendron took a few years to establish, but now it's looking great. The side yard has really taken off, and many of the foundation plantings that I had put in have really matured nicely. Only pop in a few annuals for some color every year. This side yard is mostly shade plants. As we slip through the gate, we can see along the side yard that continues around to the backyard has also matured nicely. A lot of the foundation plants have filled in, and I also pop in some annuals here for color, and a lot of the perennials now have leafed up nicely. This beautiful limelight hydrangea is fully mature and puts on a beautiful show every year. I cut the blooms, bring them inside in the fall, and they last me throughout the winter season. Now, one of my favorite plants is this beautiful Artemisia. The Stella d'Oreo lilies are just sending up blooms for the second time this season, and the dahlias have been going strong all summer long. Now, these cannas are a beautiful green leaf with a nice red flower. And of course, Old Faithful, Black-Eyed Susan, she puts on a great show every year, bursting with color. Now the bees are out doing what they do, busy, busy, busy. Now, these 3 raised beds in the corner were actually made by my friend Linda when we first put the garden together about 3 years ago. Now, a lot of my succulent plants are held back here in these 3 little beds. I have my yuccas back here and a few other perennials popped in, and it's really filled in beautifully. This is along the back fence before we did any plantings. And now you can see the beautiful climbing rose, the lilies, the hydrangea, the boomerang, lilac bush have all filled in the space, looking beautiful. The back area of the garden used to be a catch-all area for all our junk, but we had a few guys come from Heritage Creations and build this beautiful shed in a matter of hours. Heritage Creations can be found in the Kawartha Lakes area in Ontario. I'll put the link below. As you can see here, behind the garage, nothing really grew. It was a wasteland. So we decided to pave it with these beautiful stones that we now affectionately call the beach. And that's it, guys. That is the backyard makeover in a nutshell. The backyard and gardens is such a relaxing, peaceful place. It's become a gathering place for friends and family. All of us enjoy. We've had many fun times and barbecues and look forward to many more.
So that's a wrap, guys. That's my garden. I hope you enjoyed the transition from start to finish, and I hope you like, share, and subscribe and join our little family. Until next time, guys, have a good one. Once again, I'd like to send a big thank you to all the friends and family who came out to help. We couldn't have done it without you.